এই মুহূর্তে আপনি আমার
ঠিক আছে, আমি দেখে নিই।
আপনি জানেন রিপোর্টটা দেন ভাই।
স্যার
Book is not just a collection of tales, it is a window of knowledge, imagination, and critical thinking. Assalamu alaikum, good evening everyone. Welcome you all to today's book review session, and I am Dr. Sadia Kadir, conducting today's book review session as the apprentice chairperson. You all know that book review session provided us with the opportunity to explore new ideas and develop analytical skills. Our today's honorable shadow chairperson is MD Khalid Arwajib sir. Sir is the director of RDA and he has specialization on agricultural extension, rural development management and seed technology. It is our great pleasure to welcome our honorable chairperson whose presence inspire and guide us. We are deeply honored and grateful to hear with us, sir. Today's competitor of the session, Dr. Hosniara Sonia is commentator 1, and Dr. Amatul Haq Bhutta, she is commentator 2, and our timekeeper is Dr. Lemon Parvez. And now I would like to invite our today's presenter, Dr. M.G. Mahmudul Hassan, to come to the dais and present his book titled Reforming the Civil Service in Bangladesh, written by Kabir M. Ashraf Ali. I would like to request 3 jury members from our audience and please come willingly, 3 jury members, and take your seat on the right side. 3 jury members from the audience. So we have 2 members and we have got 3 members. And with the permission of chairperson, I would like to request Dr. M.D. Mahmudul Hassan to deliver his presentation.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম, শোনা যাচ্ছে। আসসালামু আলাইকুম, it's me, Dr. Mahmudul Hassan. I welcome you all to this presentation, book review session, and our shadow chairperson, sir, MD Khalid Aurangzeb sir, Director RDA Bogura. With his permission and the permission of apprentice, I am going to start my presentation. Actually, I will take a few minutes to present my book review. I think it will be very helpful for all the cadre officers, because the name of the book of today's session is Reforming the Civil Service in Bangladesh. It's very, very important, and I will discuss about the internal strife and other issues. Actually, first of all, I want to thank my God for 2 reasons. First one is that he has put this book on my luck, because this book is not only for some knowledge, it has opened a windows to gather more and more knowledge about the cadre system. And second is our most important, our talented, charming sir, our shadow chairperson, MD Khalid Aurangzeb sir. Today now the book is about, the author of the book is Kabir M. Ashraf Alam, and this book was first published in 2013. There are 100 pages. This book is printed book and based on a research work and made by EI, not by AI. EI means emotion and intelligence, and not by artificial intelligence. This is the picture of my author, and he was a student of public administration in University of Dhaka, and he was retired as a additional secretary in Bangladesh Civil Service. Now I will show the most common scenario in civil service since its starting. That is common picture, the internal conflict and the rivalry between the cadre officers. At this moment, our writer has written this book to stop the infighting between or among the cadres. He has decorated these books with 8 chapters: introduction, civil services in Bangladesh, theoretical perspective of the issue, major administrative reform efforts in fighting and cadre rivalry, conclusion, etc. Now, I want to make it easy to summarize that. He tried to show the structure of civil service, and he mentioned some internal problems in the structures and various attempts to cope up in Bangladesh, inter-cadre conflict and rivalry, and he tried to make some solution to recover these problems. The main plot of this book was reformation of Bangladesh civil service. Writing style, it was descriptive language, but not so easy to understand. And theme and message, the main message was to reformation of Bangladesh civil service is very essential, and without reformation, development is a great challenge for Bangladesh. Now, I will discuss about some topic or important thing about the book. He mentioned in introduction that the book is product of long 16 months research work in Netherlands. The study tries to throw some light on the whole scenario involving the reform effort. Actually, after liberation war, the total Bangladeshi government has a little attention for the changes of the civil service. And for this reason, since Bangladesh liberation war, there is a conflict. Civil service in Bangladesh, he showed some structure, but he mentioned some important problems in our service. These are non-comprehensive recruitment system at the entry point. Second is asymmetrical career opportunity. You know that all cadres are not getting the same opportunity. Aimless promotion system, subjective performance appraisal process, and absent interdepartmental mobility. And also unnecessary training setup. That means which training is not essential for this officer, but it is included in his work. Centralized reward system, bad political patronization, political influence on promotion, and appointment of outsider. You notice that just after retirement of a secretary, he can join in any other services as a policymaker, but other are not getting this type of chance. He mentioned in his book that structure and composition of civil service, this was started at a British period, and from British period to present, how the civil service has been developed. And he also described about the ruling system in our country, that divisions, district, upazila, unions performing specific local government function, etc. And our total employees are divided in 4 categories: class 1 officer, class 2, class 3, and class 4. The policymaker are class 1, and class 2 are positions are so-called subordinate managerial position. Class 3 position are composed of the clerical and support service staff, and class 4 are positions are composed of peons and messengers. Theoretical perspective, here he mentioned mainly the difference between the specialist and generalized cadres conflict. That means generalists are always try to control the specialist cadre officers. And he also mentioned some major administrative reform efforts. After liberation war, there are 17 time commission was developed, but no important message has been put for changing or reformation of our cadre service. Main 8 important committee has been discussed here, and most of them are very much busy about the pay commission or the opportunities of the 1 or 2 cadre officer, but there are no emphasizing on the other officers. And beside this, some other problem, that the question of elite cadre. This is a question from beginning. Who is the elite cadre officer? someone think that they are elite officer, and other think they are officer, but who is the elite officer is really conflicting. And he also mentioned some revolution or some protest in cadre officer like Prokrichi. In 1992, there was a revolution or protest of Prokrichi. We all know about this, the Prokousholi, Krikshibid and Chikitshok against the administrative service. And conclusion of this book was that Bangladesh is still very important for development of administration. The suggestion that government should recruit more specialists and give them preference in policy making. Actually, with total book, I think he suggested two things. That first one is specialist policymakers should be appointed, because most of the committee are not structured by the specialist member, and making of politically neutral administration. It's very, very important because most of the committee are patronized by the political issue. In this book, I like something, and these are the strength of the book, I think, that discussed about the lots of internal problems in our civil service, and also discussed about the various attempts to recover. And we knew about the movement of the Prokrichi. It was very interestingly described in this book. And military attempts to control administration. Many of you doesn't know the military attempts was done several times to control the administration. And I some dislike that book cover is not so attracting. Some topics are very brief and difficult to understand. Because English medium book and the language was little bit difficult, and solutions were limited. Problems were many, but solutions were limited, and very few figure and easy to understand, which make easy to understand. And recommendation as a BCS cadre officer, I think you all should go through this book. And if I make rating of this book, that I think for my perception, it could be 3 out of 5 stars. So these are about the my book review presentation. Is there any question? You can ask me. And last of all, you have to remember always that unity is the strength. And thank you.
Thank you. It seems to be that you enjoyed your presentation very much, and you are very much close to your audience. And now it is a session, question answer session. Anyone can answer a question. If you want to ask the question, please raise your hand. I will select you as a question. Okay? Who wants to ask the question? Okay, we have interested 4 persons. I want to give the floor to Dr. Snigdha. Thank you. I'm Dr. Snigdha, sir. Dr. Munda, you have mentioned intercadre rivalry.
Yes.
How can we reduce this intercadre rivalry?
Thank you, Dr. Snigdha. Actually, this is a common question and very difficult to solve this problem. But I think after reading this book, there are 3 things which is causing the intercadre rivalry or conflict, and that is POP, that means promotion, opportunity, and power. If we can distribute this opportunity to all cadres, and we can distribute the power and promotional access to the all cadres, I think confliction could be removed very well. Thank you.
Next question. Anyone? Okay, I am giving the floor to Dr. Rakib.
Thank you, Mona, for your excellent presentation. I have a question. What could be the next step to reform the Bangladesh civil service?
Thank you, sir. Actually, there are a lot of committee has been already organized and 17 times in our country. So it's difficult to reorganize, but I think the reformation is possible if we could make a committee with a specialist one and including all the members of all cadres. That means which will be inclusive committee and make a decision unitely. And after that, I think it could be possible to reform our service. Thank you.
I think the board is in very tough situation as because all the questions are very much intellectual. Okay, any other question? Any other question? Okay, I want to give the opportunity to Dr. Demodu.
Thank you, Professor,
Yes,
to give me the floor to ask the question about the session. Thank you, Dr. Mahmoud for a mind-blowing presentation. So, I have a question about the intercader conflict. You know about the good governance and the principle of good governance. Does intercader conflict violate the principles of good governance?
Definitely. Intercader conflict is very dangerous for developing a country and for good governance because it is a major cause of reducing the efficiency of administration, and it also delay the decision making in any department. So if you establish the good governance, definitely internal intercadre conflict or rivalry should be removed, recovered as soon as possible to establish the good governance. Thank you.
Any other questions? I think presenter is not here about any question. You can ask any question. He is very much confident. Okay. Thank you to presenter for your confidently answering the question, and also your presentation was excellent. Please take your seat.
Thank you.
Now I am requesting the jury board to declare the best question, please without any bias.
Thank you, the apprentice chairperson, Dr. Sadiya. On behalf of jury board, we have decided the best questioner is Dr. Snigdha Akhtar.
Congratulations, Dr. Snigdha. I am giving thanks to the jury board for selecting the best question. Now I am requesting the first commentator, Dr. Sonia, to give your valuable opinion regarding the session.
Thank you, Dr. Sadiya Kadir, for giving me the opportunity to comment. Good afternoon, my respected teacher and my dear colleagues. At first, I would like to appreciate the speaker, Dr. Mahmoud Hassan, for this nice presentation regarding the reforming the civil service in Bangladesh. The presentation was very much clear and easily presented. Actually, the overall presentation was explained in very organized way, and it helps us to understand the topic clearly and easily. His voice modulation body posture was very much smart, and his slide presentation was so good. The reviewer showed good confidence, and the examples were so practical and relevant. But the presenter should caution regarding the time management. I think he can added some more slides, and it will be very helpful for us. Actually, the overall presentation was very much informative, and it highlighted us regarding the reforming civil service in Bangladesh. Thanks to all.
Thank you, Dr. Sonia. Now I am requesting Dr. Bushra to give her valuable opinion regarding the session.
Thank you, apprentice chairperson, for giving me the opportunity. As a commentator, I would like to appreciate the presenter for the clear and organized discussion on the book Reforming the Civil Service in Bangladesh by Kobir M. Ashraf Alom. You have shown many pictures or diagrams. This is really appreciating. The main themes of the book have been well identified and explained. However, I would like to offer a constructive suggestion. You may consider making more slides. Your delivery was confident and your voice is clear. Overall, it was an excellent presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Putra. Thanks both commentator, and also I want to give thanks to timekeeper who gives a valuable time, and presentator excellently described the inter-cadre conflict. It is a very important issue. Now this is time for prize giving session. I am requesting speaker and guest questioner to come to the stage and take their token of love from our honorable chairman.